Hi Libra, hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi, how are you? Let me just adjust this. Here we are. How are you, my friends? I hope everyone is in good spirits. Excuse me. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are a returning viewer. I know my voice is kind of off. Sorry about that. Excuse me, but now we're really getting into it. I was getting some kind of a lighter energy for you. I was getting joyful energies here too. So we'll hop in and check out your situation, the higher view over your situation, and what you can do to help yourself, Libra. Okay, all in the spirits of encouraging, elevating, and empowering you. Let's hop in and see what wants to come out. What do we have for Libra, please? Thank you. Oh, sweet. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, this one. Oh, there's another one. Yes. Oh, cool. All right, you have the Nine of Pentacles. I love that. This is amazing. Nine of Pentacles is a very independent kind of a vibe, but very, very happy and content being so. So you could either be single or just literally, you're stepping into great abundance here. Or if you are in a relationship, then very, very independent. You can be by yourself, but you're choosing to be in this relationship, not because you have to. I'm also getting like a guide of yours that you're very attached to, that makes you very happy also. Higher self type of a situation here too, but something that's rather light in spirit. You seem to be very grounded here, Libra. I love that approach, because when we're involved with, the spiritual game, the spiritual growth and everything, that is so cool to see, that you can have the higher energies, but they're grounded onto Mother Earth. You could be really involved with the healing arts. If you are not, I would be really, really surprised if you're not currently already involved in the healing arts, because this is really speaking about it. It's also one step away from the Ten of Pentacles, which is, the ultimate abundance, I want to say, whatever that means, and the ultimate stability too, wealth for generations to come, that sort of a thing. So if you're currently working on projects or on some sort of an idea, please know that this is going to be highly successful, highly promising here too. You really know your stuff. I love to see it. Seriously. Good job, Libra. No. It seems to me you're really already involved in the healing works. Like I said, be mindful of the energies of other people, especially if you're working in this area, because not everything's yours. And this shall serve rather as a reminder for you, because I'm sure you know this. You feel very evolved in this area, so you would know that you're taking on other people's energies and how to get rid of them too after you're done with your healing. But sometimes, especially if we're ascending in abilities, remember the first time you started out with your healing work? Do you remember this? And then, people's energies were around you for days before that and after that. And then after a while, you got used to it, and it was just like, excuse me, you could let go of it way sooner, and you tapped into it way later. So the time you spend in other people's energies was reduced more or less to the actual event of healing, and not drawn out for days, because that can be exhausting. But when we're talking about new abilities that are coming in here for you, that I can really feel, I feel the expansion here on two different timelines. There may be a choice for you coming up here too, Libra. Going either one way or the other way. There may be a huge choice point for you. It's not a small one either, because this is like they're going apart quickly. Those timelines are. We'll have a closer look into this and see where this is going, or like what is stunting this choice here that's about to come in for you, or that you already are at, depending on where you are in your timeline, because it's a general reading. Excuse me. But when those healing abilities increase, is what I meant to say, then it's drawn out again until you learn to regulate it. But you know this because you've been through it before. This one, yes. Wow, Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is, I almost wanted to say emotional fulfillment. That was interesting, but it definitely has to do with being really intuitive, being very creative. Again, you may be in the hearts. Oh, interesting. In the arts, I was going to say. In the hearts, you may be able to read other people's heart energy really well, and also pick up on it really well. this because you've learned to pick up on your own and on your own shadow, you know. So that's very helpful. Very, very helpful. Although it must have not been the easiest process. For some of you, I'm getting water birth. So you may have either, you know, birthed a child through water, or you were a water birth yourself. This is rather specific. You can create energy fields. I can definitely see that. You know your stuff again. It's also like commanding, not commanding, like a recognition of sorts from spirit here. Well done. That's what I mean to say. Is that not how you say command? I'm commanding you for a job well done, kind of a thing. Very, very intuitive. Very in touch with your emotions. This is really good stuff. And a true healer. I can't say it any other way. If you're not already resonating with this, and this probably isn't for you, but because it's really strongly going in one direction. And I love, love, love the energies. Blue topaz. I was just getting tourmaline also could be really relevant for you. If you resonate with it, please look it up. Blue topaz and tourmaline. Especially tourmaline. When I wanted to say one thing, this has happened already like a bunch of times in your reading now, where I want to say one thing and another thing comes out, almost like your higher self coming in and correcting you. So this may have been happening to you a whole bunch, because before I started the reading, I started to get intuitive, like my channel really opened up. And this is when you start to see really, really clearly colors come in, like more details come in when you are super present. And this is almost like a pressure, or I want to compare it with a pressure in the head type of a situation. If it's not grounded, it can cause headaches. Please know this too, okay? This one, yeah. Wow. This one, yes. Whoa. This one, yes. Okay. Now that's really awesome. You have the Hierophant and you have the Knight of Cups. So I was just going to say, awesome spiritual journey here. I can definitely see it. I can see you reaching enlightenment. And I want to say there's certain stages of enlightenment too. So one cycle and then you feel enlightened, and then another one starts, and then it starts to get bigger because it's an expansive type of situation. But it's one that integrates all sorts of religions, all sorts of spirituality. It's very accepting of the moment and of the contrast between good and bad, to the point where that falls away as much as it can within one cycle, right before we start the new one and do some more clearing. I really want to bring in the amethyst right now. So maybe you're working with crystals in some form of capacity. If you're not currently, there's the advice to take advantage of it. Not necessarily advantage, but to incorporate that in your healing work, but that's what you may already be doing. Amethyst is really good for the third eye, I found, but different people find it for different purposes. So don't be closed-minded about what you find out about the properties of certain crystals and how they help you, because this is part of your individual journey. And of you being able to heal and help other people. Again, it happened, I was going to say to help, and it came out as heal. So this is pretty wild. So your higher self is really speaking through you. And there's not much of a filter on it currently. You may also feel the urge to just go out and, speak to people. You may receive insights as you're sitting somewhere and don't even mean to receive those insights about other people. And then you're pondering, should I tell them or no? What I just heard, what could be helpful to them. It's up to you, I want to say. There's never a must, and there's enough people around with those abilities that can help too. It's up to you, I want to say. Now, with the Knight of Cups, the dynamic started to be all of a sudden like, wow, so there's a surprise. It could be a surprise relationship that's coming in here. Let me just say that if we're talking about a person here, then they're very, very enamored with you. This means like big gestures, big romantic gestures, kind of a thing. The knight in shining that's coming in here. And the funny thing is they may have a surprise here too, because you are, as I described you in the beginning here, Libra, quite not set in your ways. That's not what I want to say. I want to say you're really independent and you know what you want and what you don't want. You're very involved with your work. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't give it up for a love relationship, because like once we enter that, it's like you're committed to this journey already. You're committed to your healing arts. And this is also something like when we're that spiritual and that faithful, it's incredible how that shifts your life, right? Because you always have this to fall back on. You always have this to rely on, no matter what happens on the external. This may be like icing on the cake, but this is where it's really at for you. And this is awesome, right? But there's no need, like I told you earlier, for a relationship. If they're an asset, awesome, they can come in, but if they're anything other than an asset, then they're probably not going to be able to approach you anyways. Yeah, sorry. If you are currently in a relationship, then this might be your current partner here. And they're really appreciating how much you stepped into your healing abilities and how, they're enamored with who you are, what you represent, what you stand for, your values, all that type of a thing. So this is quite, quite beautiful. If you don't want anyone to come in, well, they are. So maybe really a surprise. It's up to you. It's a gift. That's what I'm feeling here. That's a gift for sure from the universe, because you're ready for it too. And you're evolved enough to have a higher level commitment, because the Hierophant in combination here really means like a higher level commitment, one that's very spiritual too. It doesn't necessarily mean that the other person is super spiritual. It just means that this is a higher level agreement, a higher level soul contract. Cool. All right, Libra. I love to see this. This is amazing. Yay. And we're going to draw from the Guardian Angel cards here. Woo! That was fast, this one. Yeah. Before we take it over to Patreon was what I was going to say. So relax. There's plenty of time to do and achieve all you desire. Place your hands gently on your heart. Ow. Left side. Lung heart space. Oh. I don't know who this is for, but this is, it just hit me. So this person may unknowingly have healing abilities too, or might bring something up in you. It's very interesting. So place your hands gently on your heart, my dear Libra, and allow your breath to guide you to a quiet space within. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light flowing from the eternal heart of God. I, your guardian angel, am with you. Allow me into your heart. You will accomplish more by focusing on that which is most important in life. Love. That's awesome. Exactly. Oh, I love this. This is because you have become this loving light being, because you've always been this, but more of this has been uncovered recently also, I want to say here, and hence you're really, really vibing on that love frequency, that love vibration. Of course, you're going to attract someone that's an equal state, right? That's a match. Oh my God. If this is the current relationship we're talking about, then they're rising up to meet you at your level. My dear Libras, this is it for the YouTube portion. If you would like to book a private reading with me or higher guidance coaching call, please check the description box, and you can also reach out at universalpowertarot@gmail.com. We'll take it over to the extended. It's only $11.11 a month. You have access to all the extendeds ever created. There's a bunch of picker cards, food for thought. Check it out. See if you like it. You can cancel at any time. Your support is greatly appreciated. But it's not a must, of course, right? If you're interested in it, awesome, fine. If you want to support, perfect. There's also a $2 tier. If you would like to do that, there you can also donate through PayPal if you so wish. Whatever you want to do or not want to do, I'm good with it. Thank you for being here. Link to Patreon down below if you're interested, and I'll either see you next time or over on Patreon. I hope this was helpful. Much love to you. Bye.